All right, welcome to another episode of Unisharks podcast. My name is Mako. I'm hosting this week alongside
Lemon Shark.
And Hammer.
Yep. So, love that enthusiasm. So, this week, oh, right, meme of the week. Almost forgot. So, did you want to describe it, Hammer? Mako? No, whatever your name is.
Yeah, Lemon, weren't you going?
Oh,
yeah.
You want me to describe it? Okay.
Yeah, you're the one that loved it the most, in my opinion.
I felt like it was one that we all liked. But anyways, so.
We all did.
I like this video because it ends in abrupt chaos. Like, for some reason. I just love clips where, like, stuff is going on just fine. The most, like, chaos ensues. But, so there's this live play of Big Bird. Is that his name, right? Big Bird?
Yep.
Yeah.
Big Bird from... I don't know.
Sesame Street.
Yeah, that place. Anyways, he's doing like a little singing song, and he's singing his song and walking across it. Towards the edge of the clip, he just like falls off the stage and biffs it. Like, they edit the person that took the clip. He edited it so like it made like some sort of like intense sound effect while he fell down. Just like crashes out. Yeah, I'll have to put a link into it, but I love it. I love seeing stuff fall apart and crash and burn.
That was a great way to put it, though. Abrupt chaos.
Yeah.
I think Oh, good.
Oh, I found this one YouTuber, like he or she, I'm not sure, but they have the specific videos called videos that end in abrupt chaos. And I was like, that describes it really well. So yeah, check it out. It's really good.
Yeah,
what I say?
I think he fell into the orchestra pit, didn't he?
Something like that, or it was the audience.
Yeah.
He just goes, like,
screams.
He just goes fully like limp too. Just like
ragdolls off the stage.
You guys remember it's a very similar video. They're doing a live play of The Wizard of Oz, and they have the little pug or dog.
Toto's a pug. That would be something. I just hear him snorting up on stage.
But okay, it was a similar dog to The Wizard of Oz, and it's just walking across the stage and it just falls.
Oh no!
It's very similar. It's very funny. But another fun fact that I found about Big Bird, it was on Instagram. So I don't know how factual it is.
how accurate.
Yeah, but apparently in different countries, Big Bird is different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's orange in Turkey, something like that. He's like green and white, I think, with a little bit of red in Mexico. I think it's based off they're doing their flags.
Is he like multicolored in Brazil for Carnival?
I don't know.
With sequins sewn into his feathers.
I didn't see Brazil's, but it was just interesting. I was like, all right, I mean, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, why orange, though?
I don't know.
Does yellow mean something in Hungary, or Turkey? What was it? Was it Turkey?
Yeah, it was Turkey.
Yeah.
But it might have been Hungary, I can't
Maybe
remember.
it's a game color or something like that.
Yeah, and it could be a bad color in other countries. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering if they do... Because both of you seen, like, the old Muppet movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen it.
All right, we'll have to watch it. It's pretty good. But Big Bird's yellow. And so I don't know if they changed it for those movies, or maybe it was just way before because it came out like the 70s or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty old. Studebaker was it the car?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But it's pretty fun. It's a little chill movie.
Yeah, actually, speaking of changes, I think the biggest change in Muppets, whatever, was Mr. Snuffleupagus. Like, if you see a clip of when he first showed up on this show, he's, like, horrifying.
Oh, yeah.
He's got, like, big, angry eyebrows. He's like, what are you doing here?
Which one's that?
Oh, he's like the elephant thing.
Oh.
Yeah, the mammoth.
Yeah, which, I mean, when I was a kid, I loved Mr. Snuffleupagus. Just saying his name still makes me laugh.
So is this Sesame Street or the Muppets?
I think they're kind of the same thing.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the lore behind that, I guess.
The lore.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's by the same person.
Yeah, Jim Henson.
Yeah. But another funny post, sticking with Muppets, I remember it was a post talking about they introduced the first homeless Muppet. And everyone's like, have you not seen like the past 30 years of
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch just lived in a trash can?
Yeah.
It was like,
I think they said the actress is about to become homeless or something. Was that?
Oh, so it's a human instead of the Muppet?
no, they showed a Muppet.
Oh, really?
Maybe they took a human that was about to become
You want a job?
It gave him a job to play a homeless
Oh.
person. I don't know.
Maybe. I didn't do any research, but that's just how I understood it, how they worded it, but I don't know. I'll have to see it again.
To be fair though, with Oscar, doesn't he has a really nice house inside that garbage can. Like it opens up into a big bachelor pad.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
So,
I was watching a review of the Elmo movie, and let me explain. It was supposed to be a funny review. So, and I think Elmo goes down there and actually finds out it's connected to a whole world, which is where Oscar comes from. The people of Grouchland or something like that. Yeah.
sounds about right. It sounds like Sesame Street.
So then, maybe Oscar's actually Doctor Who. It's just taking puppet form.
Maybe, I don't know.
Get on this, BBC. Make this crossover happen. But
also, on the other note of Sesame Street, have you seen all those really dark memes of Sesame
Oh,
Street?
yeah, it's great.
oh, those are funny.
I think my favorite ones where it shows like Big Bird running with a bunch of kids, and they're like,
It has the, like 1969 or
yeah,
something.
it's like, it's this kill count or something like that.
Yeah, that's not the year. That's the kill count.
Or it's like the children are fast, but Big Bird's faster.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
And then there's all the time with Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
Those are great.
I remember one where it shows Big Bird standing in front of like Elmo on a little tricycle. It says Big Bird informs Elmo that he's in the wrong mother effing neighborhood, and then proceeds to shank him for a strike.
Oh gosh.
That was pretty good.
So one, oh good.
No good.
One of my favorites was Grover eating cereal in a restaurant, of all things, and like this waiter comes up, or no, it's the other way around, but whatever. He comes up to serve this guy cereal, and he goes, "Now, Mr. Johnson, since I've poured milk into the cereal, is it a broth, a soup, or a porridge? Answer carefully. Your wife's life depends on it."
There was another post. It wasn't dark though, but it was pretty funny. It was a Muppet though. It wasn't Sesame Street. What was his name with the long nose, the weird nose?
Gonzo?
Yeah, Gonzo. Thank you. And they were like replace. What's her name? Not Emma. Is it just Jane? Yeah, from Pride and Prejudice, the 2005 Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
They replaced Keira Knightley with Gonzo.
What?
And so it's the guy that's playing Darcy, like in the rain scene, like confessing to Gonzo. That he loves him. It was super funny.
I need to see this.
It was like, I would love like a movie of those type of edits because it'd be comedy. It'd just be so funny.
Yeah, we should get on that. That's like they had a crossover commercial between Sesame Street and Game of Thrones.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Oh, really?
Tyrion Lannister, I think, whoever Peter Dinklage plays,
Yeah.
and then whoever person he's trying to kill shows up, and they like meet at a table. And they're arguing, and then Elmo suddenly shows up in a little suit of armor and tells them about friendship and getting along. So they decide to compromise, and that's the end of the Game of Thrones.
I can't believe they did that.
Yeah.
They associated Game of Thrones with Sesame Street. All right.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is popular enough. Doesn't matter about morals as long as it's popular, I guess.
All
Yeah.
right.
Remember the controversy when they had Katy Perry on Sesame Street?
I don't remember that.
I'll remember that.
I don't follow Sesame Street, dude.
Yeah. No, it was on the news because I guess parents got mad because they're like, Katy Perry's not a good role model for my child, and I don't want her on Sesame Street.
Really?
Yeah, that's debatable, I guess.
I think she was only on there for a few minutes anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, probably just give it a little message.
Yeah. All right, so talking about memes, we were thinking about the history of memes because I think they started showing up maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, just about 10 years ago.
Yeah, and at the time it was usually just...
The cat memes.
Yeah, cat memes. I remember there was
Rage Comics.
Rage Comics, Victorious Baby or whatever.
Yep.
Velociraptor,
Velociraptor.
yeah. There's kind of these stock ones that they would just put different subtitles, different captions to.
Yeah, I can't remember which YouTube channel. It might be BuzzFeed, actually, but they actually have like interviews with some of the people that became memes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the kid one. That was an example. The one, it was a video one. It was where the Charlie bit his finger. No, it was a different one. But yeah, it was just pretty interesting. They're old now.
Yeah.
Overly attached girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the Irma Gersh girl.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Goosebumps one.
Goosebumps?
Yeah, she's holding 2 Goosebump books, and it's just really funny. I'll pull it up while you guys keep talking.
Yeah. There's that one guy with making the weird face. He's got like long, floppy brown hair.
Yeah, I don't know.
No?
I'll probably recognize it when I see it.
Oh, it's the same girl. She's just holding Goosebump books.
Irma Gersh, best Christmas ever.
What?
Maybe I showed a picture of her, and she's actually really pretty now.
Yeah, she was probably just making a bad face.
Yeah. And I mean, that was like just an unflattering photo in general.
Yeah, there's quite a few of those that become memes, but there was the one. It was like 2014 or 2013. So, but it was the photogenic.
A runner?
Yeah.
Marathon runner.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really interesting how these memes just came out of nowhere. They just like blew up. Like no one was trying to become a meme. They just like a picture and people are like, just trying to do a meme, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like they just started becoming more advanced. Like they started turning into GIFs and videos and...
Then they go into the bizarre territory.
Yeah, and then they started actually covering pop culture and current events. Like now there's a ton of Star Wars memes, especially Mandalorian, and there's a ton of political memes.
Historical memes, too.
Historical memes, yeah. I remember a few years ago, I saw a post that made me laugh. It was like, nowadays, if we found out a meteor was going to hit the Earth, our last minutes would be spent looking up memes about it, and it showed a bunch of examples. That's really what happened, because as soon as COVID came out, there were a bunch of COVID memes. And a lot of them were really good, too. I was like, I kind of like that our species would die laughing.
At least the ones on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we're going back in time. Oh
To a
gosh,
simpler time.
I think maybe some of you listeners out there, you're probably like, I don't know, not even 10 when we're looking at these memes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that was, back in 2010, 2009.
I don't think I was even really seeing those memes either because I didn't have a Facebook at the time.
Oh, no?
I only just seen like people post them. Or like my friends were showing them to me, I think, so I didn't really see it myself, so.
Okay. Because they're like one of the biggest websites for those, like Rage Comics and other stuff like that. It was Icon Has Cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I still have an account on there, and some of my memes did pretty well on there. And a lot of them didn't. But like Rage Comics, those are big for a couple years.
Yeah.
I've never seen like t-shirts with like the troll face on it. I think I actually have one like that.
Yeah, you do. And I have the Forever Alone.
Oh, and then you guys remember the Pistol Shrimps,
Yep.
Rage
Oh my gosh.
face, whatever.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
Yeah, YouTubers that would like do like photo or CGI and make people actually turn into those like Rage comic faces.
Yeah.
Pretty
He's
bizarre.
like picking up a Pokemon card and he's like, maybe it's a shiny Pikachu. And it's just a...
Like a water energy.
Yeah, and he goes, Flah! And his face turns into the Rage comic.
And then there was Neon Cat.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't really a meme, but it was definitely something spammable. Kind of like Rickroll.
Oh, I actually got Rickrolled the other day.
What?
Did you really?
Yeah, I was so mad. Like, you know,
It took you
Phoenix
like
Master?
10 years. Oh, Phoenix Master?
Yeah, he posted a thing saying, look at the results of the Choose Your Legends thing. Sorry, we're talking about a game real quick. And then I clicked on it and it was just Rickroll. It was a website specifically set up to play that song and tell you you've been Rickrolled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pee, so.
Oh.
We're going to have a potty break. All right.
All right, we're back.
Yeah. Thanks. Everything has been released, and we are back at it.
Yeah.
The lemon released the juice.
Yeah. I've got to squeeze the lemon. You heard me.
Not too hard, please.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we were kind of talking about while we were on the break was Hammer, you were saying memes got weird after 2015.
Yeah, but you wanted to finish your Rickroll story, didn't you?
Oh, well, yeah, I clicked on the link that was supposed to show me the results of this poll, and instead it just took me to a website that was set up to tell me that I'd been rickrolled and play the song and everything. I was impressed, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, supposedly there's a phone number you're supposed to give out if some creepy person's trying to get your number.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, and when you call it, you get Kratos from God of War on the other end, telling you he's going to rip your head off or something.
Okay.
Kratos, whatever.
Kratos. But,
Kratos.
I mean, there's a lot of them. There's, like, a number that you can call just to scream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's interesting.
Do you scream into it, or is it a screaming sound?
You scream into it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a stress release thing.
Wonder if we could do that, like charge a small fee for it.
Maybe.
It's like, why do you need a phone call? Just scream into your phone with it off or something.
Scream into the pillow.
Yeah, all right.
But anyways,
Yeah, so skipping a few years, like I feel like a good amount of them up till maybe mid 2014, a lot of them were just stock pictures.
yeah.
And then it was Vine.
Oh, yes.
Vine really took off, and that became the new, in my opinion, the definition of memes for that time period.
Yeah.
And then, as Mako mentioned, I felt like all the memes after that, they're just weird. There's a lot of, this was going back a few years as well, but there's the phase of planking, there's the phase of Harlem Shake, there was like owling, Batmaning, a lot of
Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yeah, Ice Bucket Challenge. All these.
That one was fun.
I never did it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'd rather do like the sauna challenge.
The sauna challenge. That would be nice.
Go in for 20 minutes, relax, and then that's the challenge.
Yeah.
There we go.
But then a lot of people got into editing. Like I remember there was the no scope 420, all the Doritos and yeah, all the hit noises from what game was it? It wasn't COD. It was CS:GO.
Yeah.
I think it was that hit noise. Sorry if I'm wrong. Don't butcher me.
A ton of air horns going off.
Yeah, air horns was big popular. The horns that they play at the World Cup.
Oh, vuvuzelas.
That was another pistol shrimp thing. That was pretty funny. But yeah, do you guys remember those times? I mean, I think you were still in high school. We already graduated by then.
I graduated in 2014.
Okay.
I was off the grid from 2015 to 2017.
Off the grid. We were all off the grid.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, especially now, like, there's always, like, the surface level memes, but then, like, you can, like, go in deeper, and then there's, like, memes that, like, meme off of each other.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre. And, like, I remember, like, what was that weird dude that, like, helped her, like, that meme you made, Berber, when you shave off his
Oh,
head?
yeah,
You know that guy?
that was definitely more a recent one. It was just like the mannequin head looking thing.
Yeah, like, what is that, where did that come from again?
I have no idea. But it
Oh,
was
like
the stonks.
Yeah, stonks.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to go for. But I remember I was on Pinterest and I like found a couple stonks memes I thought were funny, but then it just went down a rabbit hole and it just got weirder and weirder, and I'm just like, what the frick is this?
Like sped.
I remember just other stuff popped in, like other mannequin heads popped in. Apparently, there's like this whole lore behind it, and I'm just like,
What?
yeah, it's weird. It's like, I'm just like, I'm getting out of this. This is
Me
weird.
more.
Yeah, but I also think it's interesting too, like seeing how anyone can contribute to memes almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm taking this class called Mass Media Literacy or something like that, or Mass Media in the Public or whatever. And it talked about like how there's like a psychological convergence where like viewers aren't necessarily viewing themselves as just consumers, but they're also view themselves as contributors. That's why I get like a lot of interesting stuff, is because people are contributing to it rather than just watching like the professionals create stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's gotten really interesting and gotten really big, because anyone can contribute to it. I mean, if you have like a smartphone that can record video, you can make like any type of Vine you want.
Yeah.
It was just really bizarre.
Not anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the land of TikTok now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, TikTok and YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, those are the big two things. I mean, there's Coob, but that really is just a platform just to share the
Editing.
edits. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I feel like memes have gone from just little things you would post on your Facebook profile every now and then to stuff that's permeating the media and like our culture. So, because now we have meme reviews, like PewDiePie does a meme review every single week.
We have
Yeah.
a meme of the week for us.
Yeah, we started doing meme of the week.
And then, Markiplier, the try not to laugh challenges.
he needs to do more of those. It's been too long.
Yeah, I mean, he was a meme for himself for a while too.
Oh, yeah. The big E.
Oh, gosh. Well, memes are starting to predict the future now. Remember, like, in the end of 2019, and, like, all the memes are, like, memeing about a plague coming because of, like, 1920 and also 1820, and they're all memeing about that. Then it freaking happens.
Yeah.
I remember that's so bizarre. I was like, wow, they predicted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you can usually get a good idea of how popular something is by how many memes you can find of it and how easily.
Also, there's stuff that becomes popular because of the memes.
Yeah, that's true too. Like memes saved the prequel Star Wars trilogy, which we talked about before.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, but it's very defining of our generation and the generations under us, age-wise. But I would argue now, a lot of memes aren't long-lasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the boys meme from last year. And
Yeah, there is Do You Know the Way?
Yeah.
That lasted for a few months, quite a while.
Then Area 51.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
See, that one is very interesting though because they had like a timer for that. And then after it happened, there was a whole new set of memes of like what they stole or found in Area 51.
Yeah, like me finding my dad when after he went to go get those cigarettes 20 years ago.
Yeah, or like finding my anime waifu in real life in Area 51 or something like that.
Yeah.
Those are the ones where it's like, what weeaboos, what type of alien the weeaboos think they'll find. It shows like all these sexy like wife aliens, but the aliens that probably will find it's like the xenomorph and like necromorphs from like
Yeah.
it's like yeah. That was fun. It was actually interesting too because that caused like uproar like on a national level too. Like that the government was getting involved and be like, if you guys actually do this, like it's not going to end well for you.
Yeah.
And then we got that gem of the guy Naruto running behind the news.
Reporter. Yeah. He saw his opportunity and he seized it like a boss.
That was great.
Yeah, didn't it all just start from a meme too? Just this guy joking.
Facebook post. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this random guy. They even got an interview with his local news and everything. It was like, yeah, I just thought it'd be kind of fun. And then once the government stepped in and said, don't do this. And then like Air Force was having like briefings of what to do.
The generals are like explaining what the Naruto run is.
That was great.
Do we need to fear the Kyles?
Oh yeah, the Kyles was another thing. There was like organizations like, well, first send in the Kyles and then the Karens, and then the Weebs would come in on the side and take them out. I was like, what is happening? It was great.
Yeah.
Send in Keanu Reeves and send in Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Shaggy was a meme for a while.
Oh, you hated that meme, didn't you?
I did not care for it.
Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Like, it was okay, but then I felt like it was given more credit than it deserved.
Yeah, it was just because of a little Scooby-Doo movie, right? Where he gets hypnotized to think he's cool, so he starts taking out bikers and stuff like that.
I guess.
I think it was like a DeviantArt post. Like someone decided to do a fan art where they drew Shaggy as like Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
So people started memeing it. I remember there's like a petition to like put Shaggy into Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Boone said no.
Yeah, I was like,
no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we have, Drip Goku or something?
Oh yeah, Drip. That's kind of died out already. It lasted about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, do you got Drip? Oh, you got Drip," and it was just like fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad seeing how memes die so fast, but then other times it's really nice seeing a meme die really quick.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sometimes they just suck.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna get flack for this, but I don't care for the monkey meme. I don't
Monkey?
like monkeys.
What, the new one?
Well, there's the new one. revived because of Godzilla versus King Kong.
It's a monkey where it was like the big one with like lipstick on it, whatnot.
Oh, that one? Yeah, Sticky. Yeah. Stupid. That's such a lame meme. But it was like the Monke.
Oh.
That's his monkey.
Yeah, that's kind of like hamburger.
That was a dumb meme, too.
That was a really dumb one.
Ham, burger. Gosh, dang it. It's like, that's not even creative.
Right.
Like, the editing's not bad, but the idea is kind of stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like the Ricardo meme, though.
That's good.
That was good for a long time.
That was great.
There's a few that are just kind of immortal because they're just too good. Like that one of the guy, like, you know, they use him for other memes where he's like smiling in the top one and like looking horrified in the bottom one.
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one stayed around forever. Oh, my gosh.
Which one?
Yeah, that one's still being
It's
used.
like the black guy is like staring at it, it's like, oh, and then all of a sudden, like, something happens on the other screen. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. And then someone mentioned the Grim Reaper meme's going to be around forever because he always shows up at the death of another meme.
Yep. That was that's a good one. And then the blinking eye meme. I guess in the history of memes, the blinking eye meme is newer, but it's just really relatable because it's just a reaction thing. Like reaction memes tend to stick around for longer.
mm.
But then we have the week-long ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, do you guys think the memes will change even more in the future, or have they kind of reached their
peak.
like their evolutionary peak, I guess?
It'll probably be a lot more video editing than just straight-up pictures.
Yeah. More GIFs, too.
Yeah, I feel like instead of stills, there'll probably just be a website that lets you make a GIF.
Yeah.
And then is able to change the words and everything. I mean, some people can already, but they're more skilled than the general meme producers, I would say.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like, there's channels that are just dedicated to putting out meme compilations every day.
Yeah, I wish they earned money for it. I was like, I could have done that.
Yeah, Dab Kid. What was the one you showed me?
I am Rito.
I Am Rita. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's Russian because he has a lot of Russian clips of Russian people speaking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some of those are pretty funny,
Yeah,
though.
they're pretty funny. I want to learn Russian just because of watching his memes.
Yeah.
Well, that and other reasons, but yeah. No, I feel like memes are going to be here as long as the internet's still here. I think memes will still be here.
Oh, yeah.
Unless the internet disappears, then the memes will still be there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think there'll be like a shift on how they make memes or what style of memes?
Yeah, it's always going to be evolving, so there's always going to be new stuff popping up all the time. So
I wonder if they'll start, because they have the National Registry for Preservation of Media or whatever. What if they start preserving memes? The most notable ones.
have they ever started doing that though?
Yeah,
I think-
there was the one video by, not Nostalgia Critic, the Internet Historian. It
With the big
was,
slab of rock.
yeah, the 9gag statue, which just like 4chan hated.
Oh, fortunate.
It's just like, they have like dick butt on there and just like the laughing emoji. Come on, guys. But
So wait, that got preserved in the National Registry of Congress?
no, they made a limestone statue slab, and they buried it somewhere in Spain, or something like that.
It's like a couple thousands of years in the future when the new civilization reaches age, and they'll dig that up. It's like, oh, this is what represents our civilization at that time period.
Yeah, which is such a bad representation.
Yeah.
Like, because changing topic a little bit, kind of. They put out like a record that's in space or something like that.
Yeah.
Like music.
Yeah, it's supposed to contain a collection of music and sounds from Earth, like birds chirping.
Yeah, and don't they have some songs as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't they have like
I hope they send it out
classical
to the Beatles.
music? Don't they? I
Yeah.
think they have a Beatles song.
They better have Hey Jude on there.
Yeah, that or and then I think they have.
Some alien named Jude picks it up. He's like, "Oh my gosh!"
What is his name though? Famous classical
Mozart?
Yeah,
Beethoven?
Mozart, thank you.
Yeah, probably Mozart.
Yeah, they probably have those two on. But I don't know. I feel like if we're gonna do something like that, we need to update it at least every 10 years.
Yeah. Just dig it out.
Mm-hmm.
4chan destroy it? Is that what they're...
No.
Oh.
They're like hinting at the end of the video. It has been a few years, so maybe now. But they're like, we found out that this certain combination of like lemon juice and other stuff will erode limestone. So if anyone's in this area,
Just drip some. Wow. All right. So then for the next topic, I wanted to talk about something a little more gamer oriented. It's that I feel like everyone has like a guilty pleasure when it comes to gaming. Either something that they know is dumb, but they enjoy it anyway, or just something that endears a certain game to them. Like for me, one of the reasons I love Hitman is not just, you know, the different ways you can assassinate targets and the exotic locations, but it's because I can run around and just punch people out. Like I've had entire levels where I didn't try to kill the target. I didn't do anything. I just tried to knock out every single person in the level. It's just a French chateau full of unconscious people in every room. Just from me punching them out. It makes me laugh. And I love it.
So you could say it's an opportunity for you to unleash your inner Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so true. No.
you just see Agent 47 just carrying a monster, just beating down people.
Like a do-rag.
He puts on like a skater shoes and skater hat.
Baggy shirt.
Very good.
That was really funny.
Just storms into the party. Smells like water. Where's the virgin?
I could see Kyle's doing that.
Yeah.
What about you, Lemon? This is a hard topic for me.
I feel like for me, it's just destroying stuff. Like I just love going into a room and like I love video games that have like a lot of destructible stuff in the environment.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm playing Dead Space 2 again right now, and there's like so many stuff you can like fly around with the telekinesis thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like dead bodies and chairs and all that. I just love going to a room and just to make it a huge mess and destroying everything.
Yeah.
That's why I really want to play Control, because apparently there's a lot of like destructible environments in it.
Oh yeah.
Just lose your shiz and just go.
Yeah, because I've been playing Control and it is really fun. Like there was a room I was trying to get into and I was like, oh, the door's all the way down there, so I just blew the wall and then walked through. And then like, you know, you're pulling off chunks of wall to throw at guys and
it's so nice. It's like it's like your inner like 8-year-old that loves destroying stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But that's another reason why I liked Force Unleashed, because they have like such good physics and destructible environments, and you have the force powers. You can just like.
Yeah, and there's actually a point to it too. Like you could throw a box through a glass window and the vacuum will suck guys out.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess that's my guilty pleasure, is just unleashing destruction.
Yeah, I feel like we need another, like some kind of game where you just walk around a city and destroy stuff. Make a Godzilla versus Kong game. That's actually good.
Yeah, you kind of can. There's a couple games you can do that, but I can't remember the names.
Oh, really?
It's like Red Faction Guerrilla, which is
Red
one.
Faction, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love that game.
There you
Because
go.
every building you have on there, it's like built. The developers built it brick by brick, so you can literally take it down brick by brick,
Really?
any way you want.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, there's Minecraft.
Yeah.
That's true.
I believe also the one game that we played a little bit that I showed you, it was with the giant bugs.
Oh, Earth Defense Force?
Yes. I
Yeah.
think a lot of stuff in there is destructible, but not everything.
Yeah, and Battlefield, one of the reasons I like Battlefield over Call of Duty is because of the destructible environments. Like, I actually saw a meme about that where someone was like, oh, I can't kill this guy, he's behind cover. Meanwhile, in Battlefield, oh, he's behind cover? Okay, and he just shoots it with a rocket launcher.
Yeah, chuck a grenade.
Yeah, it's like you can't have snipers if you just blow up their posts. So I remember one of our buddies actually, when I first showed him Battlefield 1, one of the things that attracted him to it was that. So that and the, you know, different weather, you know, the variable weather. I remember, like, we were having tanks rolling through this stone arch. So me and my teammates just blew up the arch and collapsed it on them. And he was like, that is so cool. So he went out and bought it, like, a month or two later.
Yeah, and I did enjoy that game for that reason. Because I mean, you're on in another game, kind of like Halo or maybe even Call of Duty. You throw a grenade, and it blows up, and the wall's still there, and nothing perfectly fine, and you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one reason I don't really care for the new Battlefront 2 that EA made. Like, there doesn't really seem there's a lot of destructible stuff in there.
Was it more destructible on the older one?
A little bit, I guess, but I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just funny because EA makes Battlefield, so you'd think they would throw, some of that goodness in there.
Right.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like it makes the combat more intense too, because like speaking of Control, there was a boss fight where I was hiding behind a pillar and letting him do his thing. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then I realized each time he hit the pillar, he was knocking a chunk of it off. I was like, oh crap! So I had to start going from cover to cover to make sure he didn't blow it away completely.
Yeah, I think it adds more immersiveness to the game too. I mean, if you shoot, like you said, you shoot a rocket at a wall and there's like nothing wrong with the wall, like no marker, no dent in it. It just kind of breaks the immersion a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with Halo, I kind of forgive it because the art direction and design is so interesting that I don't always want to destroy it.
Yeah, there's a lot of more tactical stuff there, I guess, the program has to deal with too. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of a guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. A guilty predator.
A guilty predator.
I mean, I don't know if it'll be guilty though, but I don't know what you guys see me play games before. What would you say, based off what I've done?
I guess you have a speed running type of mentality sometimes.
That's debatable, but I see what you're saying.
You don't want to deal with like anything. You have a specific goal in mind, so you're trying to get to that goal as soon as possible. Not deal with any cutscenes or anything along the way.
Yeah. I'm a very achievement hunter based person because I did that for years. When I was playing Xbox back in like 2010, like I was poor. I'm sorry, but I would check out games from the library, and then I would just look up guides on just how to get all the achievements. So like I've beaten the Iron Man game 100%. Not that good of a game, but I got all the achievements.
There we go.
I think the only game I've beaten 100% was Lego Marvel Superheroes.
See, that would take a long time though.
Yeah, I think it took me a few months.
Yeah. I don't know if it'd be like a guilty pleasure, but with certain games, I like to not do anything and enjoy the environment and music. Like Breath of the Wild, for example.
Oh, yeah.
I got on the game just to chill in some areas and just listen to the music and look at the environment. I think it's really fun.
Yeah. I think they even talk about how they set up your horse so he'll follow tracks naturally so you can just sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah, but I'll go back to that idea really fast, but I want to go Lemon said, sorry, about my speedrun mentality. I will have to associate that with my achievement ness, I guess.
The completionist?
Yeah, my completionist, thank you. Since I want to collect everything or get something, I want to get it fast, so I'm not wasting my time.
Fast.
Because you're probably talking, you saw us playing Halo, and then you probably see me play Warframe all the time, which is it is a fast-paced game in itself.
Oh, yeah.
But then there's like this one thing where it's like, hey, you'll get this reward after you finish the mission. And so you want to kill everything really fast and get through it, or ignore everything so you can get the reward. But I guess that could be a guilty pleasure in mine, my completionist side. But going back to the environment thing, it's kind of more of an embarrassing, edgy, cringy, not edgy, cringy side past of mine, playing RuneScape. There's this, if anyone here listens and played RuneScape, everyone knows the Barbarian Village fishing place where everyone would just catch salmon and tuna and then just drop them. And I wanted to become famous on RuneScape for a little bit. And I was like, if I just stand at this place and do nothing for all day, people will recognize me. Oh, it's the guy that does nothing. I was like, what's wrong with me? I'm stupid. But I also got into that game just to go into areas just to listen to music because it's more nostalgic for me at that point.
Yeah.
Than I would say guilty pleasure. But I've also, just killed people and knocked them out, like in Assassin's Creed. So a little bit of that too.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I think. Oh yeah, on Assassin's Creed 4, I would sprint around the towns, just sprinting, and then I'd see a guard and just like shoulder check him into the ground and keep on running. He's like screaming, "Get back here!" Like, nope.
I think I remember doing that too on Assassin's Creed, and my mom like walked in while I was doing that. And she's like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Mom.
We can't do this to anyone else in real life. We're gonna do
Right?
I'm not gonna play football just to shoulder check someone.
Right?
Yeah.
We have to do something cooperative.
Right.
Yeah. I think if I could like name another guilty pleasure, it'd be kind of my pyromania. Because anytime I get a flamethrower in a game, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, you've killed me a couple times too.
Oh, on Halo, accidentally. Better burned than turned into a flood.
That's true.
So you ever played Far Cry 2?
No, I haven't.
I heard there's a really good burning mechanic in that game where you can like set stuff on fire and the fire will spread like a realistic fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's an RPG too, so you can go in a shack, go to sleep, and then start a fire outside. But then by the time you wake up, the house will be on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
that's really cool. And actually, that reminds me of I was going to bring up Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, actually, I want to talk about you on that. But yeah, sorry, you're gone.
Yeah, because for those of you who've played the game, you might remember at some point you meet this couple. Turns out they're an incestuous couple, and they poison you, knock you out, and steal your stuff. So, and then, you wake up in a ditch, I don't know, like 200 feet away from the house.
Yeah.
So then you just sprint back in. The wife's like, "No, you're dead." And then you can just shoot her and her husband and steal back your stuff and all their stuff with it. But after I did that, I was so miffed at them.
You're trying to purify the place.
Yeah, I pulled out some Molotov cocktails and started throwing them down around the house, and it actually started catching fire and burning pretty well. I was like, yeah!
And then you
threw a stick of dynamite. Oh, wait.
You ran in and burned yourself and
Yeah.
died. You had to do it all over again.
I don't even remember why I did that.
I think you were trying to get something.
Yeah, I think I forgot to grab some money, and I was worried it was going to get destroyed or something. I remember I did start throwing dynamite in when I got back.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But I will say, to kind of counter you a little bit, you always feel guilty
Oh.
when you kill people, though.
Yeah.
I think that's why you like Hitman more, because you only knock them out.
Yeah, and like if I'd kill someone, it's usually like just a guard, just in self-defense.
Yeah, or you have to for a mission or something.
Yeah.
But Bullshark, if you guys remember, he would always taunt Mako, like, "Oh, that person just walking by." He's like, "Oh, shoot him in the head." You're like, "No!" And then you feel bad if you do.
Oh yeah, there was one time on Red Dead, I was just riding around and this guy shows up and he's like, "Oh, go rob that guy." And I'm like, "Well, I am an outlaw and I've never robbed anybody, so let's try it and see what happens." So I held him up and then the guy it like glitched out, I think, because the guy was like, "Oh, don't hurt me." And then he put his hands down and kept on walking.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, "Well, hold on." So I ride in front of him, point the gun again, and this time he pulls out his gun and shoots at me. So I just pop him in the head. And like right after that, I was like, I feel really bad. So I reloaded my save so he wasn't dead anymore.
Yeah. I was... I'm sorry.
Well, then the other day playing Hitman 3, which is an amazing game, I was so happy that they did so well with it. I was in China and Bullshark was next to me and said like, "Oh, just throw that person over the edge." So I just walked up and casually threw her over the railing. He was like, "I can't believe you did it." And I was like, "Yeah." And then I just reloaded it and she was fine.
She was fine. I will say though, for example, like in Assassin's Creed 2, they have like the minstrels, and then all like the homeless people or everything that like just get in your face.
Okay, they knock you out. Or they knock you down.
Yeah, or knock you down if you bug them enough. Mm-hmm. Well, especially like the drunk or the homeless guys. And it just pisses me off. So I always keep killing those.
Yeah. Oh,
those I'll kill. I don't feel bad.
I remember there was an achievement in the first one for shoving over beggars. Because, they run up and say, please, give me some money, anything, sir. And you can actually choose to, like, punch them or shove them down. And you get an achievement if you do it, I think, 10 times.
Yeah.
Makes me want to replay it.
Homeless abuser, 5,000.
Gosh
There you
dang
go.
it. But yeah, I guess that would be my guilty pleasure.
Yeah. I like how yours is just like, oh, I like to accomplish goals, and ours are like, we like to beat people up and blow things away. Blow stuff up and beat down people.
And cause destruction.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it, but...
Yeah. And not always just making destruction, but also making a mess. Like when I was playing Dead Space today, like it's really fun just grabbing the sofas and just throwing them around. It's like,
So on Control, I upgraded my abilities to the point that I can pick up people.
oh, dang.
So I'll like kill a bad guy and then pick him up and I'll say, hey, 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 and I'll throw him at someone else. So at one point I was like throwing them into walls. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should show some respect for the dead and not do that anymore. Yeah. One thing, like I haven't played Grand Theft Auto in years, but if I ever did play the newer one, it would just be so I could go into first person and start punching people. There's a really funny video of a guy where he uppercuts this girl, and it's so funny. He's just like, no, 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 and just poof. Her glasses go flying up.
That's pretty fun.
All right. Well, I think that's it for today.
Do you want to talk about 91 Days?
Yeah, I think we have a few minutes. So we've been watching a show together, and actually it's an anime, and we actually got Bullshark to watch it with us. It's called 91 Days, and it's just about gangsters. It takes a lot of influence from The Godfather, which Bullshark absolutely loves, which is why he loves the show, why he's interested in the show. So did you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, probably just your guys' general opinions again. It's another show that I found a few years back, and I enjoyed, and I figured these guys would like it. As McGlory said, it's more mafia gangster style. Mafia gangster, not current gangster style. It's in Prohibition time, so I think 1920s.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah. And it does take... Now that I've actually seen The Godfather, I watched The Godfather after I watched this show, they do take a lot of ideas from it.
Yeah.
But, just a couple minutes. What are you guys thinking so far? We're on episode 5 now?
5 or 6?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. It's a classic revenge story, which I can always get behind. But also for me, I always like animes that like put a lot of effort into like the character designs. I get kind of peeved a little bit whenever like the whole cast looks the same except for their hairstyle and hair eye color.
Oh, yeah.
But like I like it when like they actually put some effort into the different like face shapes and body types, and I really like that, and they do that really well in this show.
Yeah, and I like that there aren't any really outrageous like hair colors or styles other than maybe 2 characters.
Yeah, but no, they're kind of acceptable.
Yeah, like they're not like, blue hair that's like has weird little bangs in the middle of the head or anything like that. I'm thinking of that kid from Assassination Classroom that I thought was a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we still didn't finish that one.
Yeah, we never finished that, did we?
We'll finish it.
But yeah, I really like it too.
The opening's really good.
Oh yeah, the opening's good, and
Sorry, we skip it all the time.
the basic premise is just this guy infiltrates the mafia family that murdered his dad years before, and he's trying to get revenge on the ones that did it. So it is pretty interesting just seeing like how he manages to navigate this world. So, and yeah, honestly, it's got some good intrigue, some good action. It does get a little like more over the top every now and then, especially with the big Goliath guy.
Yeah.
So, but they do try and keep it a little more realistic, and I like that.
Yeah. I mean, we'll probably go into more detail next episode, because we'll probably finish it by then, since we're a little under halfway.
Yeah.
We only watched like 3 days.
Yeah.
We're going to take 91 days to watch it.
We'll get back to you guys in 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll see how you guys think about the ending. Like I said, it does take a lot of stuff from Godfather, but they have their own little twists in the show, which I don't think you guys will expect.
Oh.
So it'll be interesting.
I actually haven't watched Godfather all the way.
Really?
I've only seen bits and parts of it.
Okay.
Oh, we never watched it with you?
Well, you guys were watching. I remember you guys were watching in the living room, but I was playing Dead Space while you guys were watching.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll have to have you watch it. Maybe after, but you'll still be able to see the comparison.
I think I've seen like the beginning and the end, but I always have to do something in the middle.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
But don't worry, when we talk about, we'll do some spoiler alerts, because it's not as old as another, but it is a little bit older. So hopefully you guys have seen it already.
All right. Well, that's it for this week. We will see you guys next week.
All right. Thanks for chiming in.
Yep.
Charming.
Yeah.
Y'all charmers.
Bye.